everyone, welcome to my video. Welcome to our video. This is Aki. Aray. Ang gara na bata. Siya may gara na bata. Aki, smile. Smile. Smile ko nuloy. For today's video, I am gonna do a makeup tutorial. It has been weeks now since we put ourselves into self-quarantine to be safe from the virus. So I really hope and pray that this crisis will be over soon. In the meantime, please stay at home and be safe. The very first step that I do before applying makeup products is to wash my face. It's like a clean canvas before you start doing your art. Then, I use aloe rose water, soothing facial mist from Pearl Essence to moisturize my face. For my primer, I will be using Hangover Replenishing Face Primer from Too Faced. Priming your face is essential if you want your makeup to last. It hides the appearance of your pores, evens out the texture of your skin, and it gives you that veil of blurriness and keeps your makeup flawless throughout the day. Now that my face is primed and moisturized, I am gonna go ahead and apply my foundation. Today, I'll be using my Peach Perfect Matte Foundation from Too Faced. It is oil-free, medium to full coverage, transfer-proof, and lasts up to 14-hour wear. This foundation is also perfect for photo sessions, has a great peach smell, and I used it on my wedding day. With my damp beauty blender, I am going to dab a little bit of foundation on my face. I prefer using a damp beauty blender than foundation brush because it distributes and evens out the formula on my face. Don't forget to apply foundation on the neck areas and the sides of your ear. For concealer, I'm going to use Tarte Shape Tape Contour Concealer. I am also going to use NYX Contour Wonder Stick to contour my face. With the same damp beauty blender, I am going to carefully blend the concealer and contour by dabbing it lightly, concealer first. Once the concealer is set, I'm going to blend the contour next. To properly set the canvas, I am going to use my Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Powder to bake my skin. Baking your skin reduces foundation creasing and caking for a smooth and perfect canvas. Once again, I'm going to use my damp beauty blender and dab a little bit of loose powder starting from under my eyes. I'm also going to set my chin, mid-forehead, and under my cheeks. Now I'm gonna leave the powder on to do one of my eyebrows off screen. Now that I have my left eyebrow done, I am gonna show you how I do my other eyebrow. I'm gonna use my Caramel Dip Brow Pomade from Anastasia Beverly Hills and my Sephora Angled Eyebrow Brush. I'll start lining the bottom of my brow, but before I do that, I fix my brow hairs using the spoolie end of the brush. I usually start lining where the eyebrow hair is most concentrated. Then I line the upper part of my brow, following the natural brow shape. Then I use the spoolie to blend the product in. With the remaining product on my angled brush, I'm going to carefully line the beginning of the eyebrow and brush it upwards to blend it in, creating a gradient, natural-looking eyebrows. Then I'm gonna line the bottom of my brow just above the crease with a concealer using my Morphe concealer brush to sharpen and clean the edges and the brow tail. And I'm also gonna line the upper part of my eyebrow with a concealer. Using the same brush, I'm gonna blend the concealer in. Now to keep my eyebrow hairs in place, I used my Morphe Brow Gel. Now that my eyebrows are done, I'm gonna do my eyeshadow makeup on one of my eyes off screen. And when I come back, I'm gonna show you how it's done. This is the most challenging and fun part of this makeup tutorial, the eyeshadow makeup. With my Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette, I'm gonna make it happen. This eyeshadow makeup is called Cut Crease Smoky Eye, using a blend of neutral and warm colors. With my Morphe detailed crease brush, I'm going to dip into the shade called Enlight. It's a shimmer shade, so I'm just gonna use a little bit of the product and apply it just below the arch of my brows. Then I'm gonna use a transition shade called Silk Creme with my Morphe Large Shadow Fluff Brush. I do the habit of tapping off excess products on my brush. Using the windshield wiping motion, I'm gonna apply the transition shade right on my crease, brushing it back and forth. With the same brush, I'm gonna dip into the shade Butter, which is a base shade and a little darker than the transition shade, applying it on the same area. Using my Morphe blending brush, I'm gonna dip into the shade Hunts, which is a warm and dark matte color, and layer it onto my crease. Now I'm gonna go back to my transition shade to blend all the layers together. To do the cut crease effect, I'm gonna use my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer using my Morphe smudge brush. I'm going to start drawing an outline on the corner of my inner eye, onto my crease, and onto the corner of my outer eye where my lid fold ends. Then I'm gonna fill the whole eyelid with a concealer and let it dry. Using my Morphe flat liner brush, I'm gonna dip it into the shade Enlight and stamp a little bit onto the corner of my inner eyelid inside the dried up concealer. Next, I'm gonna dip into the shade Silk Creme using my e.l.f. Chisel flat brush and stamp it right next to the Enlight shade, overlapping the colors, creating a gradient shade. With the same brush, I'm gonna dip into the shade Butter and apply it right next to the previous shade towards the middle of my eyelid while softly blending it on top of the Silk Creme shade. I'm gonna dip into the shade Hunts using my Morphe Chisel Fluff brush and stamp it onto the outer corner of my lid. To achieve the dark smoky corner, build the colors by applying it over and over again. With my Urban Decay Naked Dual brush, using the flat end of the brush, I'm gonna dip into the shade Jax, which is a dark metallic shade, and apply it onto the outer corner of my lid. Then, I'm gonna brush the remaining products upwards, connecting into my crease. As you can see, all the shades has blended harmoniously together, creating an ombre effect, which is a contrast of dark and light colors. Also, don't forget to blend the edges to smoothen harsh lines and evenly spread the colors. Now, I'm gonna put my eyeliner using my NYX Epic Ink Liner, starting from the inner corner of my eye, then create a winged edge on the outer corner. I'm gonna curl my lashes using my Etude House Lash Curler. Then, I'm gonna put mascara using my Maybelline Great Lash Mascara. Now, I'm gonna apply the same shades on my lower lash line. Then, I'm gonna stamp a little bit of beam shade on the outer corner, lightly brushing it upwards. I'm also gonna put mascara on my lower lashes. Now, I'm just gonna pop my Eyelure London false lashes real quick, and I'll be right back. Now that my eyes are done, I'm gonna go ahead and apply my Hoola by Benefit bronzer with my e.l.f. contour brush. With my MAC Highlight Blush Bronzer Palette, I'm gonna highlight my upper cheeks, chin, upper lip, and my mid-forehead using my Echo Tools fan brush. Then, with the same palette, I'm gonna apply blush on my cheeks using my Morphe blush brush, brushing it sideways. For my lips, I'm going to start with my Laura Mercier Chestnut Lip Liner. Then, I'm going to use my Bare Minerals Liquid Matte Lipstick called Scandal. If your lips are chafing, you can use any lip balm to moisturize the lips prior to applying lipstick. To keep my makeup oil-free throughout the day, I'm going to use my Bare Minerals Finishing Veil Powder with my e.l.f. powder brush. Then, I'm finally gonna set my makeup with my Urban Decay De-Slick Setting Spray.